Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. All right, well, listen. We get that you're coming here to get a smile on your face. We get that. And this weekend didn't give me too many smiles, but, you know, last night, I don't know if the People's Choice Awards, that was on.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Oh, sorry, Steve. This is, this is the highlight of my year.
The People's Choice Awards.
Yes.
What are they choosing?
The people.
Okay, good.
The people are choosing other people. It's their choice. And Ellen DeGeneres, your girl.
Yes.
Well, she was chosen by the people as their choice. Best daytime talk show. And Ellen went out of her way to be very, very thankful to her employees.
Thank you from deep down in my heart. I thank you. I am not only accepting this award for myself, I'm accepting it on behalf of my amazing crew, my amazing staff who make this show possible, for all of my fans for supporting me, for sticking by me. I cannot tell you how grateful I am and what this means to me. It's more than I can possibly tell you.
Well, as long as it's more than you can possibly tell me.
So you think they're like, look, we just want to be treated better. We want to be paid better. We want you to be nicer to us. She's like, sure, I got all that. I'm just going to thank you in an award ceremony.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's
Problem solved. Now get back to work, you dip asses.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if she showed up? I thanked you guys.
Yeah, what do you want?
Shut up and get to work.
Come on.
You need more than that.
Yeah. Well, that's congratulations, Ellen.
So what else happened at the People's Choice Awards? Let's see.
Well,
Grey's Anatomy was the TV show of 2020.
Oh, there you go, Steve. It was? Is it because of COVID that it got back on the news again?
Dude, they just started their season up again. They haven't really been doing a season since the COVID stuff.
So how could they be the show of 2020?
I only know that because it popped up on my on my DVR.
And it's already been chosen as the show of 2020.
Dude, 2020 is almost over.
Yeah, I guess they had a show. You're right. I guess they did. I mean,
yeah, there was a whole stuff like, I don't know the 2 months before everything kind of shut down.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a season in 2020. It's just that they've been on hiatus.
Yeah. That's what, I forgot all about Grey's Anatomy. I guess they did have a show.
I'll tell you something. My girlfriend, that's all she watches. Like when I'm out of town or anything
Grey's
like
Anatomy.
that, she'll watch. That's all she watches.
Well, it's the People's Choice.
Apparently.
All right.
The funny part is, like, this is the season that we gave up on it. Like, we're just like, this show sucks now. And it's the season that they won the People's Choice Award.
Maybe that's why I was thinking it wasn't much of anything. Because, yeah, even you, I remember you saying you didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it popped up on our DVR again. Now we're screwed because we do like God, what am I doing?
Here we go.
We like Station 19, which is like a spin-off show of Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. But they keep doing these, show-to-show crossovers. So it's like, you mother effers. Now we got to watch Grey's Anatomy to see what happens in the Station 19 thing.
But Station 19 is at least a fire show, a fire truck show, right?
It's a fire truck show.
Well, it's better than
it's got fire trucks in it.
It's a firefighter show based in Seattle.
Yeah. See, that to me, I mean, I don't think you should have to feel bad for watching.
It's meant for Grey's Anatomy fans.
Oh,
You know.
so it's a Grey's Anatomy's fan fire truck show.
Right, this isn't like, Rescue Me or something like that.
Oh, that's unfortunate because that's a good fire truck show.
Bad Boys for Life won Movie of the Year. Yeah. There weren't a lot of movies that came out, so.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. I heard that was good, though.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The intro came on to the People's Choice last night when we were watching something, and it just ended and that started, and it was like Demi Lovato walking out to a bunch of screens, like virtual screens, and I was just like, I can't do this.
Oh, she was in the Thunderdome for WWE.
Yeah, it sounded like Ellen was actually in Echo, so she was actually just, in her own place?
No, they were all there.
No, she's there accepting an award.
Yeah.
I mean, there she is.
Oh, so they're doing they're doing it live. All right, they're doing it there. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, Bad Boys for Life did come out in 2020.
This has been a weird year, man.
January.
Yeah.
Will Smith, spoiler alert, he was Actor of the Year. Male movie star. And then Tiffany Haddish was female movie star.
What did they do that I would know?
Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, Bad Boys for Life. Oh, yeah. So no wonder they won all that stuff.
Well, I don't know what Tiffany Haddish did.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if she was in. I don't know what she was in.
Your boy Justin Bieber, Male Artist of 2020.
Well, there we go. Did he release some new material in 2020?
Clearly, he was in Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, that's what it is. It's all Bad Boys for Life that's making anybody famous.
Ariana Grande, Female Artist of the Year.
Bad Boys for Life again, right?
Well, she was on a fire truck show.
Oh, the fire truck show.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's either the fire truck show, Grey's Anatomy, or Bad Boys for Life.
And I don't know, what the hell is Dynamite by BTS? That was Song of the Year.
BTS is, I think it's the Korean pop band.
Oh, that's K-pop?
Yeah.
Well, is BTS different than K-pop?
No, K-pop is the style of music. BTS is the group.
Oh, I thought K-pop was the name of the band.
No, K-pop is the form of music, man.
What is K-pop?
It's when you're on a fire truck and you play songs.
Oh, all right.
K-pop is Korean pop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you find a sample of Dynamite?
Yeah. Pulling it up right now.
Okay.
Oh, K-pop. This sounds like a boy band in a different language.
Yeah, it's pop music in Korea.
Yeah. K-pop.
Okay, so is that if there's Japanese pop, if we call them that J-pop? Like, is it we're doing everything now?
Yeah,
With
J-pop.
letters.
There's J-pop, yeah.
Yeah, J-pop's been around for a long time.
So where's the Italian pop? Where's the I-pop? I-pop. Hey, I-pop.
It's this.
That's where it is. I did ask for this.
Yeah,
I
it's your
got
fault
it.
there, buddy.
I love that I-pop.
So what, are we A-pop?
I think, well, we started the pop, didn't
Or
we?
USA pop?
Oh, USA pop.
like that.
USA pop.
What the hell is happening?
That sounds like Jar Jar Binks' favorite music. USA poppin'.
Nope. Okay, nope. No, we gotta get rid of it.
Misa like
nope.
the USA
Nope.
pop.
Nope.
I blame the Seahawks loss for all of this.
Yes.
I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to bring joy to people.
Let's not bring that up.
Yeah. All right. And by the way, I'm a little disoriented because my ear is all clogged up because I flew in last night, and you know how that happens. So I'm going to be completely. I hear half of you, so I don't
Did
hear.
you try
Vicky.
blowing hard?
Well, that's a whole different other thing. My job performance will still be the same. I'll always blow hard. So I want you to know that I can only hear Rev and Danny.
Perfect.
Because half my hearing's gone. So I just want you to know. So
it's no different than any other show.
Exactly. So Steve, Vicky, don't bother trying to talk to me.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's how it works. I can only hear half the people. See, I heard you.
Well, welcome back.
What? Thank you. We got a cow. This is a lovely story from the great state of Ferndale. We got a cow that interrupted a city council meeting in Ferndale. Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys. And today is the day that we can all celebrate, something that we can all get behind. Today is National Fast Food Day.
Oh, wow.
So enjoy yourself some fast food. You've earned it. You deserve it. It's the day to do it.
Okay.
I don't know. Where are you going then? You got one place to go, and it's fast food.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
This is a tough one. Oh, man. Well, is Dick's considered fast food?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. All right, then I'm going.
No, Dick's is 5-star sit-down dining.
I don't know anymore. You know, some places call themselves fast food, and it takes a long time.
It's a burger joint.
Yeah. Well, a burger joint like Red Robin, I don't consider fast food.
That's true. Very true. But no, Dick's doesn't. You never have to wait a long time there. That is fast food.
Yeah. Totally.
All right, Danny, where are you going?
Del Taco.
100% for the French fries
all the time, and yes, and their beef burrito. I love beef.
Okay.
Rev, where are you going for fast food day?
Oh, getting that big old Baconator from Wendy's.
Nice.
Not a bad call.
Vicky.
Going to Popeyes, get myself that chicken sandwich.
Popeyes. Have you had it yet?
Oh, yeah. It's right by my house. I go there way too often.
Maybe I should do that one because I have yet to have that chicken sandwich. But I'm just going to go with the gold standard for me. And that, of course, is the double Whopper at Burger King.
Nice.
Okay. Although I did get some Taco Bell over the weekend. Forgot how much I enjoyed it.
Fancy. Yeah.
Soft Taco Supremes, 3 of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then one hard Taco Supreme just for extra measure.
Oh, well, yeah. You want people to think you're not a hard man.
Well, I don't want to be disrespectful to the hard taco.
Yeah, you gotta treat the hard right.
All right, well, let's talk about Whatcom County. They have a councilman by the name of Ben. He lives in Ferndale, and he's in the middle of some kind of council meeting. But, of course, everything's done over Zoom via technology. The problem is where he lives, he doesn't have the best Wi-Fi signal inside of his house. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to go outside so I can stay connected on this Wi-Fi call or on this Zoom call. But the problem is while he's outside, he's at his barn. And in his barn, well, there's animals, including cows. And the cow decided to interject during this meeting.
What he's thinking, what Kathy's thinking. And Mr. Allenbass, do you actually have cows in your living room? Is that it? I'm currently in the barn. Oh, I see. Okay. Better connection out here.
They got cows in the living room.
They just have a dog barking. I can understand that. He has a cow mooing.
Yeah.
I think the cow was also sharing its thoughts on us going back into, not lockdown, but we're in restriction city, baby.
Take me down.
Or restriction state because, well, Jay Inslee just announced that that's going to be going down. A lot of restrictions happening in social gatherings, bars, restaurants, retail places, gyms, religious services as well. It all starts tonight. The restaurant one is really going to impact, I think, starting on Wednesday, where restaurants and bars are going to be closed for indoor service. You can still do takeout. If they have an outdoor seating, hopefully heaters too, because I mean, who's sitting outside right now?
I mean, if you're like in California or something like that, you can make that work a lot easier than us.
Gyms are gonna have to close unless they're outdoor classes, and they're limited to just 5 people. Sadly, we cannot bowl. It's been closed
again.
Yeah.
Damn.
Movie theaters shut down. Retail places, including grocery stores, are limited to 25% occupancy and closing all seating areas as well. But they also announced that they're going to have $50 million in grants and loans that can be available to small businesses by the end of the year. So hopefully that is a smooth process for some of those small businesses, because obviously it's going to be a tough go. And it's supposed to go until December 14th.
I can't remember if we had 25% occupancy on grocery stores before. Is that true? I can't remember.
We had some kind of a limited amount, so it might have been 25%. I know Costco was just a zoo. The one in Puyallup, apparently there was a couple blocks long line in cars, like just to get to the parking lot at one point.
Yeah. My mom and I got there at the Everett one like 15 minutes before it opened. The line was literally around the entire Costco.
And I mean, it's amazing everything it says, but pump the brakes on buying all the damn toilet paper, people.
Yeah, it started again.
I mean, if you just go, you can still go into a grocery store. It's not like they're saying you can't. So once a week, go do your shopping and get your stuff. That's what they're saying. Like if you just do it how you usually do it, no one will have an issue with toilet paper. But everyone's going crazy again.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I'm going to have to make adjustments because I'm not going to wait in any long line because that's what's happening. Like I was going to go to Costco, but I don't think I want to do that. I wanted to take you to get in, Vic.
It actually went pretty quick. They're really good at getting people in fairly quickly. So maybe about 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, maybe during the weekday it'll be a little bit better.
Yeah. I hope you're right about that.
Because people are doing, I don't know. What the hell? You know what I also don't know? What the hell's going on with the damn Seahawks?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know that either.
Especially Russell Wilson. Is he intentionally trying to not become the MVP in the last few games? He's
doing a great job.
Yesterday was a tough one to watch. I mean, he got picked a couple times. He also lost a fumble. Granted, that one was just, the beauty of having a backup center when Postic's not able to play.
Yeah.
But still, the Seahawks, they started the season 5-0. Lost 3 out of their 4 since that start, and yesterday was a tough one to watch. But it's always a tough one to watch with the Los Angeles Rams, and I hope that's part of the issue. I mean, the defense wasn't great, but I mean they did step up and have some good stops, and sadly the offense would just waste those opportunities, whether it be with an interception or some kind of a boneheaded move. So it was a tough one to watch. And Jamal Adams, he left the game at the beginning of the game. I'm like, oh, crap, here we go again. He just came back from the groin injury. Now he has a shoulder injury, but then comes back and plays a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Even with the injury. And apparently it was hurting him throughout the entire game. And he says he'll absolutely be available and ready to play for Thursday's game, which will be, we definitely will need him because they're going to be playing on Thursday against the Arizona Cardinals, who they're now in a 3-way tie for first place, but technically because of how the divisional matchups have happened so far with the Seahawks losing to both the Cardinals and the Rams, Seahawks are now in third place. Went from first to third.
Yep.
With the 6-3 record. Speaking of Jamal Adams, he did have some optimism afterwards in the press conference, and here he is talking.
The marathon continues, man. We took 2 jabs, obviously, to the chin. Got to salute those 2 organizations. But at the end of the day, we got to get this bad taste out of our mouth. We got a great, ball club coming up, Arizona. I'm looking forward to it.
And then afterwards, he also, I guess, he pulled Russell Wilson aside in the locker room after the game to kind of get Russ's head on straight.
Yeah, Jamal, his locker's right next to mine. So, Jamal came up to me and just, he's just believing you 3. There's nobody we trust and everything else. So I think that meant a lot to me, just especially, the type of player he is, how hard he plays. I got a lot of respect for laying it on the line every day. I just think he knows how much I care, and how much what I want to bring to the table and how I want to help this team. And, I think that, he knows the kind of player that I am. I think I know the kind of player I am. I know the kind of player he is. I know the kind of team that we have and what we can do together.
Someone brought up a point, and I actually thought this as well. It felt like last year, too. It was like beginning of the season, everyone's talking about Russell Wilson, at least around here, like, oh, this could be the year that he's making the run for MVP. And as soon as we start talking about it, everything just kind of falls into the crapper. So I hope maybe now that the thought of him being MVP is now fully gone, that things could go back to...
unless he has an amazing, tail end of the season, which gets us back to first place, and and who knows it. Then you could say, okay, how else could it have been done?
But man, oh man, that was a rough one to watch. Again, like they said, it's a short week now. Thursday they're going to be playing again against the Arizona Cardinals for Thursday Night Football. So hopefully things get better with that one. And I thought for a second the Buffalo Bills were going to do us a solid and beat the Cardinals.
That's what I thought.
I mean, look, they were up with like just 8 seconds left in the game, and then Kyler Murray just throws a Hail Mary pass. And there's a bunch of Bills right there, but DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals is there as well, and somehow catches it. It's incredible.
What a catch.
Incredible. And they end up winning that game, so that's part of why they're now in first place.
Yeah, I'll tell you, on any given Sunday.
That was one of the more amazing things I saw yesterday. But I think the most amazing thing I watched was, I don't know if you were watching any of the Packers game. I saw some of the highlights.
Didn't see that.
So at the beginning of the game, one of the players for the Packers, wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling, he was running it in for a touchdown, but there were still a couple players for the Jaguars that were going to try and stop him. But the referee got in the way, and he basically used the referee as a blocker.
What?
It was insane. Here's how the play-by-play went.
And the catch is made. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is going to scamper into the end zone, and that's a Packer touchdown.
And he used the referee. He used the referee as a 12th guy, a blocker on this long reception. What a great throw, great route.
And as fast as he is, it almost looks like slow motion after the catch.
And a great block by the ref.
Good job, ref.
Kind of took out two guys.
Yeah, that
unintentionally, of course.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, somebody said the refs are really stepping up their support for the Packers there this week. They're even helping block some passes. The Packers ended up winning that game 24-20. Other games, 49ers lost to the New Orleans Saints 27-13. Steelers still undefeated, beating the Bengals. Sunday Night Football, the Pats beat the Ravens.
What?
Tonight, yes, 23-17. The Vikings are playing the Bears tonight on Monday Night Football, and it wasn't pretty, but the Huskies, they beat Oregon State in their season opener 27-21. Oregon beat the Cougs 43-29. And congratulations to Dustin Johnson. He won the Masters in the world of golf.
Oh, Dustin.
And then he gets to go home to his smoke show of a wife, Paulina Gretzky, so he wins in life as well.
Oh, gets that too. Wow, okay.
As far as weather, 50 degrees. We've got some rain today, and that's the major point. That's what's up.
And Pauline is Wayne's kid?
Yes.
All right. That's how it's going on.
Yes.
Well, we'll talk to Mitch Levy at 7:15 this morning and maybe figure out what the hell's going on.
I meant to bring up the one highlight. Jason Myers, incredible. And even when Texas says, hey, what about that 61-yard field goal?
Oh, Jason Myers is the man. He's solid. He's been so solid for us. And that was just an incredible kick.
When the kick first happened, I'm like, wow, that was impressive. But when they showed the slow motion close-up of how it barely crossed the uprights, it made it so much more impressive.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be the turning point. I'm like, they got the big field goal. They're coming back with the ball in the second half. And
something is up because I was giving Russell the benefit of the doubt in the last couple of games, but this one here, it surely just looked like something's up. Now the Rams have a good defense, which surprised me. I didn't realize how good their defense was. I mean, I always know they play well against us, but then they show the stats.
Yeah, they're a great defense.
So we have to give a little credit to that. A good defense usually does beat a good offense, and especially an offense that's banged up. Mm-hmm. So, I think that, they know we don't have anybody that run the ball for the most part. I think, and so he's got to throw the ball. And I think if you're a good defense and knows that, I think it's probably in Russell's head.
Yeah, I think that is just what they brought back Alex Collins. He got a touchdown, but still, it's like you're gotten to the point where you're just finding random dudes that haven't really been playing.
And that one interception where Russell could have run for days. So something is up. He is, and at least Troy Aikman pointed out that he's like even though DK Metcalf was covered a lot, there was a lot of times he was open and Russell just did not seem to notice him.
And then there was the time when they found that DK wasn't in, and so there was a Jalen Ramsey was just there basically the whole time. And then they have a different guy as a wide receiver, and that's when Russ throws it in that direction. Granted, it got a pass interference and it worked out to their advantage, but I was like, the one time you throw in that direction, DK's not even out there on the field.
Yeah, the whole game yesterday was just weird. And, maybe it was a coaching thing, a scouting thing, because the Rams defense is what it is. I don't know. But you know what, man? We beat the Miami Dolphins, and I'll talk to Mitch about this. What a tale it was. We were undefeated. They were 1-3 at the end of all that. We thought, man, this Dolphins team sucks, and we're amazing. And now we're both 6-3.
Maybe like lightning struck, and they traded places.
Maybe so.
I've seen those movies like Freaky Friday.
Yeah. The Dolphins have been
Should
really,
we ask
really
him that
good.
if that's an actual possibility?
Because after
Did one team change places with another team? Is that
after they lost to us, the Dolphins? Right? Yeah. After they lost to us, the Dolphins have been undefeated.
Yeah,
we were the team they lost to, and they haven't lost since. And of course, you see where we've gone.
How soon do we get to play the Jets?
Yeah, really.
You lose that one, I think I'm just going to have.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be such an embarrassment.
That's the moment where you're like, it's been nice.
Yeah,
thanks for the distraction during this weird year.
We got one more tough game to go, and that will be Thursday. And then afterwards, the schedule should be okay until we play the Rams again. That's really what it is. On Friday, Steve got this one right, but took too many guesses.
Two Broke Girls was a sitcom that first aired on what network?
Fox.
No.
Oh, I watched it. I didn't know. NBC?
No.
ABC?
No.
The CBS.
The U.S. shares a border.
Oh, dude, yeah. The CBS has all the sitcoms, don't they? They pretty much
they have
sitcom.
they have a lot of them.
Yeah.
What a terrible fan I am, though. I'm like, I love that show. No idea what network it's on, and I didn't even get it in my first three guesses.
It's that DVR life, man.
It really is, man.
Yep. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs at 647 on the Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. What's the difference between filing for bankruptcy and credit counseling?
Credit counseling is a useful process in some circumstances, but it does show up on your credit. In fact, from a credit scoring standpoint, credit counseling shows up just like a bankruptcy, so it's going to affect your credit as negatively as filing bankruptcy. In credit counseling, the idea is that a credit counselor works with your creditors on your behalf to try to lower interest rates or work out payment plans with your creditors to pay back your debt over time. In credit counseling, you almost always pay back 100% of the debt, sometimes at lower interest. And of course, some creditors will participate in that process and some won't. So you're usually left with kind of a mixed result with credit counseling and, of course, a high payment.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.